Hey guys, Ken here from the Retro Toroscopes channel Malaysia. Thanks for joining me today. I've got the iconic Castle Grayskull backdrop all set up. I've got a fresh case of new MOTU figures in hand. Okay, well, new to Malaysia at least, because today's the day, guys. Today's the day that Wave 11 finally made it down here. Hobby stores here were able to get an allocation of this wave and get it out to the hardcore community down here that collects this whole wave, like figure after figure. And I've got a set right here, okay, to talk about on the channel today. I'm super excited to finally get this thing. I don't know what the hell was up with this wave, okay. It's been out there throughout the rest of the world since November of last year. Like a quarter of a year has been gone, and this thing's finally here. And you know what? Wave 12 actually made it down here. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, I reviewed the entire thing right here on this channel. And it was one of the first times ever, I think, for Origins where we received a wave in advance of a previous wave. Okay, so I don't know what the deal was with this particular set of figures. For some reason, the distribution has been really strange on this. And I think a lot of the countries that actually received the initial batch of figures, those were all the international carded versions. Even countries that actually have English as the primary language, they were receiving those international carded versions for some reason. And I just feel that there was some issue, some allocation issue with the stocks of those figures. But anyway, we're cutting this thing open right now, slicing it up, okay, so we can check out how the figures look like inside. And look, check this thing out right here. Okay, this is some bullshit right here. Okay, this is some total bullshit here. You know these carton boxes that the figures come in, they're just packed so freaking compact. All right, so the figures obviously can't help but get dented. All right, in card. Like what you're seeing here. Thank goodness I'm not a mint on card collector. I mean, you guys know I rip all these things open for the reviews. But if I was a mint on card collector, I mean, obviously all this stuff is just things that you don't want to see, okay? Especially in a fresh, brand new carton box. Okay, the figures are supposed to be like packed really good and mint. But what are you going to do, right? Okay, let's just get the figures out. I'm not going to do a full review of all of the figures. I'm just going to share my first initial thoughts. I mean, this video probably I might get like 10 people watching it because everybody's already seen these figures, right? But still, okay, I haven't had them in hand yet until today. So first up, we've got the Snake Armor He-Man. I finally have this figure in my hands, and I actually did a video based on the images that were shared online like a couple of months ago. And the first thing that struck me was how he just looks really short and kind of paunchy, in this particular outfit. But if you were to check out the illustration on the back here, you see these two as yet unreleased Snake Man figures, Snake Face and Squeeze. They're fighting a really slim and slender looking version of the Snake Armor He-Man, okay? No dad bod whatsoever. So yeah, I mean, the advertising on this thing is not really aligned with the actual figure. But I gotta say still, I've received a lot of comments from people on the channel saying that the figure is actually really great out of package, especially a couple of people that I really do feel are level-headed in their opinions, like Battle Armor Dad, even Berkey Ellen, who follows the channel. She's been singing her praises on this particular figure. So hey, look, I could be wrong, okay? I need to get this guy out of the package and check him out for myself. And if it turns out that I was wrong, man, I'll just admit it, okay? I'll just openly admit it on video that, hey, look, I made a mistake. Okay, this guy's pretty awesome. Well, that might just happen, okay? We'll see how it goes. Okay, next up, we've got the evil master of snakes, Cobra Khan, a highly anticipated figure. And, one of two Snake Men in this particular wave. In fact, they were being really generous here because the next wave only had one, okay? It was only Tang Lashaw. So, yeah, I mean, a great looking sculpt all around. Probably a fantastic update. I can't remember because I don't have the original figure anymore. I regret selling it, okay, like years ago. Okay, that was some bullshit right there. Okay, I should have just held on to it so that I could do a comparison with the new one. But, yeah, I no longer have the vintage figure. But this one is just looking really smooth, really clean. Just a really great looking sculpt all around. On the card back here, we've got this action shot of Cobra Khan in battle with the Thunder Punch He-Man. Yeah, so apparently He-Man doesn't always need the snake armor to take on the snakes. Okay, the Thunder Punch armor will do as well. And in the background as well, we've got Extender, who's like, I don't know, dancing. What's he doing? He's like trying to stay away from this whole battle. Okay, probably. Right, figure out his next move. Okay, when should I cut in? All right, but yeah, definitely a teaser here for an upcoming Extender figure. And you know what, I may not have the vintage Cobra Khan figure anymore, but I do have the Camo Khan figure. Right? The Camo Khan figure can finally now be reviewed. Okay, I've not opened that guy up, so I can take him out and actually do a comparison video together with Cobra Khan. Yeah, a special double bill feature, 2 figures for the price of 1. What do you guys think about that? Book your tickets today. Okay, next up we've got Boltman. You know, the interesting thing is that when the first batch of figures started coming out in November of last year, I saw a lot of reviews online. Most people just skip the Boltman right here. They were like, nah, man, I'm done with that shit. Okay. It's like, I didn't see any reviews for Boltman. Not for a couple of weeks and months, you know. I didn't see the Pixel Dan one though. I mean, I think he was one of the first to actually do like a really good review of Boltman. But look, you know, I'm pretty much deep on these Rulers of the Sun characters already, right? And check this out. On the cardback artwork here, you see Boltman in action against Camo Khan. That's right, they got him pitted against the special exclusive creations figure, okay, the one that you could only get from the website if you came in at just the right time and managed to get him ordered within the window period that he was supposed to be taken. And then, yeah, I mean, you could own him. Okay, so this is like a special figure. He's fighting against the exclusive, right? Does that make him cooler? I'm not sure. But I did mention in a previous video that I kind of feel like Boltman is always one of those characters that I remember seeing from Miami Vice. I mean, if you guys remember watching Miami Vice back in the day, you'd see characters dressed up like this all the time. Somebody that looks like a walking electrical force field could be just strolling the street and it would be like the most normal thing. Nobody would even blink, okay? If there's anybody here from Miami in the comment section, just let me know. Are they people that look like a walking electric conductor just walking the streets? You know? Anyway, guys, like I said, I'm already pretty deep into Rulers of the Sun here with all the figures that I've gotten so far for the reviews. So why not Boltman too? Okay, definitely, yeah. I mean, he's in. I'm going to get this guy opened up and reviewed, find out what's what, and pit him in battle against Camo Khan. And finally, guys, perhaps the most anticipated figure from this entire wave, Rattler. Also the figure that probably has the most features as well. And he's got a lot of great looking tooling. I gotta say that, I mean, this entire torso section here looks pretty good. You know, it's all new, definitely for Origins. And check this out, even while sealed up, if you shake the package around, you can hear his fearsome rattle. Yeah. This is probably like the only Origins figure that, you know, aside from the glow-in-the-dark ones, where you could still manipulate his action feature while the figure's sealed up. Okay, what do you guys think about that? You know? Okay, on the back of the package here, we see Rattler in battle against the Snake Armor He-Man. The slim and slender Snake Armor He-Man. Not the version of the figure that you have in your hands right now, but there's probably an explanation for it. Maybe this whole action scene actually takes place 20 years ago in the past, in 2002, okay, during the launch of the initial Snake Man wave, okay, during the launch of the initial 2002 figures, because the He-Man in this shot right here looks like a man in his 20s, okay? The toy that you have looks like he's 48. You know what? I'm still not used to the fact that he comes with a freaking strap-on neck, you know? But however, now that I finally have the Rattler figure in hand, maybe I could build something that's like a custom prototype of the Terror figure. That's supposed to be a combination of him, Trapjaw, and Whiplash. I don't know, man. Has anybody ever tried that so far? Okay, guys, I've got all of them lined up in a row like this, still sealed up before the moment that they get ripped open for the reviews. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to take a shot of this and post it on my Instagram page. Guys, hit me up there if you're on the gram as well. Send me DMs or whatever. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this video. Really appreciate you guys taking the time. As always, stay tuned for more content. I'll catch you guys again real soon right here. Take care out there.